Good morning and welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries. Oh, let me maneuver that. There we go. 300 before we know it. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone today on this? Well, it's a little overcast here, overcast, windy, and slightly chilly. And I'm still sneezolophagus, because hay fever season. So that's all right, though. Pine pollen has stopped running, which makes me a little happier. Just a few blossoms to contend with. And I hear for many, the daffodils are out and it looks so hopefully it will settle itself down. Good morning. I'll let everybody come on in this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have been working on, it's very exciting. I actually got, it is definitely not happy, is it? Let's get rid of that and see if that makes it happier. Let's see if that perks it up a little bit. Right. Let's see that. It's not happy, is it? Let's just see if that happens. There we go. I know. Can you let me know if you guys can hear me? I just did a quick refresh to hopefully rejiggy jig the signal. It looks a hell of a lot better now. So let me know. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Uh, great weekend. Great weekend. I got my first day off since I was sick on the 3rd of August. I know, insane, right? So busy this time of year, but it's good. Good. It is good. I had a great day off. I did some podcasts and did some knitting. I know. I even went to the movies too. Oh, such a treat. It was really. Oh, is that better? Oh, good work. Thanks, crew. Yes, all clear here. Excellent. Thanks, team. I had a feeling that that's the case. Now the little thingy's gone back up there. So, nope, dropping out again. Yeah, I can see that's happening. I don't know why it's doing that. It's very frustrating. Right, let's see if that does it for a bit. Okay, I've just given it another refresh. Yeah, I know, Frozen. I know, Margaret. It's I don't know why the internet's been. We'll make it quick and we'll see how we can get on. So I did some knitting and I'm going to show you this. Ta-da! This is going to be a very Skeinz-esque top, isn't it? So I have now finished ta-da, the lace portion of my love note. And I am very excited. And I'm excited because I've never done it with a mohair before, which is how it's written. But I'm loving the effect. I'm loving, so for those who haven't caught up, I'm just hoping I've got enough mohair, to be honest, because I'm I only had 2 skeins. So that's the mohair, which is the Stephen B mohair that we did for the 10-year of Can. And then this is the hand dip, the hand dyed that I bought from Sue's Hand Dyed over in Maree. And I put those two together. So it's very, very bright. And this will be something that I know that I'll wear here. So I'm quite happy about that. But I'm really happy with the effect. Now, the dark blue, the sort of inky blue you're seeing, that's coming from the mohair. The rest of it is because that's the one color that isn't shared between the two yarns, because the sort of the turquoise and the kind of musty is already in there, so they sort of blend in. But that inky blue is definitely strictly coming from the mohair. Oh, actually, it's funny. Margaret's mentioning rugby. I did. That's the other thing I did. I did. I completely forgot the Rugby World Cup was on, which is not like me because usually I'm up to the play with that sort of thing. But I wasn't this year. Haven't this year because I've had a bit on me plate this year. But that's okay. I was able to get a sneaky watch of the rugby in as well. It's not that the result was fantastic, but I enjoyed the game. The French players were yeah, I didn't watch a lot. Let's put it this way: I watched the players more than I watched the game. Mm. Anyway, and did this and knitted this. So I'm really happy with this. So I've just literally, so I was slightly late because I was whipping through to do the final knit round after the lace section, and then I'm on to see, like my poor old pattern. It's a bit beaten up with scribbles all over it. I'm up to the raglan shaping now. So I'm up to just doing the next round to place my markers to get my shaping set up, and then I will be on to increasing after that. And so it goes pretty quick after this. I mean, the lace, not that the lace is difficult. Having knit this now 2-3 times, I have to admit I wasn't looking at the chart or anything because I knew what I was doing because of it's a very easy lace to read and to knit. So yeah, and I'm just super happy with it, and I'm loving the fluff, and it's look at that bloom, isn't that fabulous? And I know that this is going to block up beautifully. Once I block this, it's going to look fabulous. Really fabulous. It feels great. I'm super excited. Super excited. If you sort of fancy doing one of these and you want to go the double strand, I mean, I've gone and done it with those not everyone is going to want something as intense and as bright as this. I've actually grabbed this for two reasons. This is the Rosewell from the Highlander Heathers. We've got this in the Whisper Fine Provence, which is this same sort of tone. Those two together would make the most beautiful, adorable, romantic love note. It will be amazing. It would be so pretty. Really pretty. And don't you love that colour? I just love this colour. Love it so much that I've been itching to find something to send off to have a sample knit in it. And then, as if like divine inspiration this morning in my inbox from the wonderful Cheryl Beckerich, arrived this. So I do have an advance copy. Haha, jealous much because it technically comes out tomorrow our time. There is a pre-sale going on right now for this bad boy. So this is called the Solomon Poncho. It is knit in Southlander DK or Highlander Heathers if you so choose. And I've downloaded it, had a good look. It's been sent off to the sample knitter, and it's going to be in the Highlander Heather DK in this colour. It's going to look red. It's going to be so good. Anywho, I love Cheryl's cable work. Cheryl is a master of cables. She is probably one of the better cable pattern writers out there. The beautiful thing about this poncho. These are the elements I love. 1, worked flat. 2, it's both charted. She does both charted and there's your charted, but she does charted and written instructions. Many designers do not. She always does both. She's fabulous. The other thing that she's gone and done too is I love this big, wide collar. I just think it looks so dramatic. And then there's this gorgeous button detailing down here. Now, these cables, I'll just hold that a little bit closer so you can see. These cables look difficult, but if you are a cable knitter, or you're wanting to knit cables, they're not as daunting as they may first appear because ultimately all cables are what we call traveling stitches. And so by a traveling stitch, it just means that you're moving a stitch either to the right or the left, and all you're doing is switching the order of the stitches. So that's all it is. is. So when you're looking at this thinking, "Oh, because all you're doing when you knit a cable, if you're following your instructions through, is you are literally just switching the order around of the needles that are the stitches that are on the needle. It's as simple as that. It's really straightforward. That's the beauty of having both charted and written instructions. I found when I first started knitting cables, I always knit with written instructions because I like to know very carefully on that written instruction what my next instruction was, what I had to do next for that next stitch afterwards. So if you're a beginner, I find written instructions really helpful. There are a lot of them in here because obviously as you do that row, you will knit some stitches, you'll purl some stitches, and you'll switch some stitches around. And it will walk you through that. As you get used to it and you learn how to read your knitting and you'll see where your knitting is wanting to go and you understand that, that's where charts start making sense. Or if you're somebody who is a pictorial learner, so if you look at written instructions and all those numbers and letters just start moving around on the page, then that's where charted instructions are fabulous, because ultimately a chart, when I go, oh look, I've got two copies of that there. Ultimately a chart, and there it is there, is a picture. Just a picture of what it is that you're doing, and it just gives you a visual representation. So that's the beautiful thing about charted elements of the pattern, because you're actually looking at it visually, and it's almost like coloring in or doing paint by numbers, and you can do it that way. So she has got both in here. Now here's the rub, guys. If you think, oh, I do like look at that, you need to get this ordered before 4 p.m. today, because 4 p.m. today is midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is where Cheryl lives and is in Eastern Standard Time. So that's the pre-sale has got 20% off that pattern until 4 p.m. our time today. So if that looks like a little bit of you, I would get your skates on and get that ordered if you want to save yourself 20%. If you're wanting to order in some Skeinz Southlander to do this, you've got a few options. Option one is there's 3 sizes. She has got in here a uh, essentially small to medium to I think XL, and 2XL to 3XL is the sizing. It's actually not on the front here, it's on the RAV. Anywho, you're looking at 8 balls for the smallest size, 9 balls for the middle size, or 11 balls for the largest size. If you're wanting to flick this out and just use standard boring old regular DK, or Southland is a little bit. If you want to do that new merino that we've got on sale, that gorgeous new merino, which is going like gangbusters, by the way. We did get plenty of it in, so we have still got some. It's on limited edition price, but that will be fabulous for this. So it's usually would be $8.50 a ball. It's now $5.95. You just need to double those numbers. So 16, 18, and 22 is what you need to get this poncho done. If you're standing there thinking, it's just a poncho, that's a lot of yarn. It's because of all those cables in traveling. It is very, very yarn hungry, but believe me, it is worth it. Utterly divine. So if you're fancying a beautiful classic cream poncho, ooh, that cream merino would be amazing. Or the Southlander. So get onto that and definitely get pre-order that poncho, and it will be delivered tomorrow. Suzanne's saying, good morning, bought a 5-pack of Scotch Mist on the specials. That likely to be the same dye lot at the moment? Yes, I know they're running it through the mill, but we will run the old dye lot out first before we bring the new dye lot in. So yes, at the moment all the Highlander heathers are still working off the original dye lot. So that is, that's what's going on there. So you can definitely do that. So we're going to get that poncho done up in this. Can't wait. It's going to be utterly fantastic. And in the newsletter, I also highlighted it. And that's the new copper. Ooh, I know. It would look good in the new copper. We're really excited about this copper. This is now up on the website. So if you are an orange lover or a terracotta lover and you love the Southlander, it is there. Only in DK at the moment. The other two weights haven't been done yet, but we wanted to get the DK out and ready for you. Oh, nothing on YouTube. Delene's just saying she couldn't find me on YouTube, and I just noticed that a lot of my YouTube ones have dropped off. I think that's because when I did the page refresh, because I've had internet connection issues, it may have actually stopped the stream on YouTube. So I'm sorry about that. What else did I have to tell you today? My brain's gone a little bit. It's been so busy. It's been so full on. Yes, that merino is definitely still up and going. So it's a great time to actually get hold of that special. It is beautiful merino, New Zealand grown and made by us. So it's all completely 100% local. Brilliant if you're charity knitting. So get hold of all the charity knitters in your life. Let them know about that special. There's both 4-ply and DK, and it's utterly divine. So that is there. So do make sure you get hold of that. That was the other thing I wanted to tell you. Is if you really like the idea of knitting this and you want to do it in this look, and you're not so fussed on the colours that we've got in the normal Southlander range, remember in the truly Southlander by Truly Myrtle range, if you order 5 balls or more at the moment, you get a free gift with purchase, which is a hat or shawl pattern from Truly Myrtle in printed booklet format. So if you ordered the poncho pattern and ordered Truly Myrtle yarn to go with it, you get another pattern as well for free. There you go. I found us on YouTube. Great, Margaret. That's awesome. Yes, so that is great news, right? So that's the other option if you're wanting to play around with the colours. And there's some like the beautiful new colours, the bliss and the clarity especially, are so pretty. I think that they would look amazing in that poncho. So there's lots of different options there. I'm excited because what I've gone and done today is I've gone and sent off, as I said, this colour for this poncho to Delene, and I've also sent for my poncho, I have picked fate colours to go in that. So I've selected those today. Heather and I had a bit of a confab and decided what it was we wanted to do, and we have picked those and sent those. Those will be going up to Delene tonight. So I need to get my skates on. I really want to work on this, but I do need to get my skates on and actually cast that poncho on. It's when she'll write me some notes so I can get that out as well. So there's still plenty of knitting to be had at the moment, so don't think that it is not knitting weather. Hey, look, I'm going to get going because I can see that this internet connection is not lasting well, and it's probably driving you guys all insane. It's driving me crazy. I keep getting a little exclamation mark box telling me it's unstable, so I'm going to keep moving. I will be back again on Thursday, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more progress on either a poncho or that love note to show you. But until then, have a great day, and don't forget to if you're wanting to order that poncho, you need to do it by 4 o'clock today if you want to save 20%. Until then, I will see you Thursday. Bye.